I cannot decide what to make this week, so to make it easier on myself, I'm going to let the arrow decide.
Whoa.
All right, before we start, let's go over the rules. So whatever my arrow hits on this target, that is what I'm going to make this week. If I hit something that's really simple, let's say egg holder, I'm gonna hit another one. So my options are windowsill garden, towel rack with shelf, egg holder, end table, sofa table, rice box. Now again, these are all simple things that I can make easily. Now let's see what the arrow lands on. All right, so I have some more boards against the wall so I don't wreck the door so much this time. And blindfold, so I don't know what I'm gonna hit. That's the whole point. Okay, I'm in position. All right, let's do this. Okay. Oh, wait, I gotta hit record on the phone. Blindfold, and there are no dogs around again. Oh God, okay. Okay, she's gonna peep. I need the white feather on the other side. There we go. All right, see what we land on. The Wheel of Fate. Oh. Dude, all those boards and I still hit the door, dude. Again. I hit something, bro. Okay. Dude, I'm loving this. The things I secretly want to make, I end up hitting. It's the second time. All right, so assess the damage. Of course, I hit the door again. That's gonna be classic. Towel rack with shelf. Kill. And of course, I hit the door again. I mean, it's gonna be a thing. It's always gonna be a thing. So let's make a towel rack with a shelf. Welcome to my tiny bathroom. Okay, so this is the current situation, the current towel rack. I don't love this, so I'm gonna upgrade. Now, my vision, the plan. Get rid of this and put some kind of shelving here in between this outlet and this beautiful candle holder. Something like where the towel will hang about there. That way it doesn't get in the way of here, because where the current towel rack is, when I open my drawers to get to my stuff, the towel's in the way a lot. Not a big deal, but I can change this, make it better. I also have to be mindful of this space so that the shelf does not interfere with opening this mirror, opening the mirror. So let me take some measurements and see if there's anything else that I want to store on the shelf that I'm going to add to this towel rack. See what are my possibilities. All right, so I'm gonna do 5 inches out, diameter, length, no, width. How do you guys like to say it? I like to say height, depth, and width. To me, that can never be confused. So, width. Nothing against length or anything, but for me, it makes more sense to go height, depth, width. Okay, I like how 18 inches looks. Just gotta go off of how your space looks. And 5 inches deep, 18 inches wide. Now, what could I store on there other than just hanging a towel? Well, hello, cologne. Maybe we can put enough space for cologne on top. I could easily just put it on top of the board and it can be an open shelf on top. But to me, the worst kind of storage is open storage. Not a big fan, but it's, as long as it doesn't get cluttered, it's fine. Don't look at my sink. I'm thinking, still brainstorming here, have to create the design of the shelf. I'm thinking that maybe I can do like one of those doors that goes to the side like that. That way you can neatly store stuff and it's out of sight. So here's the design that I would like to do. Ideally, I'm doing a towel rack that has sliding doors and the towel holder will just go right under it. And this could also be utilized as open shelving since you will have a surface there as well. Preferably closed storage. I can add like a dado on top of here to add a little phone holder so it just sits securely. All right, since this is going to be in the bathroom, a lot of humidity, definitely want to use cedar wood in this situation as much as possible. So I have plenty of that. Now, the only problem right now is that I don't know if I have material that's thin enough to make the little sliding doors. I'm worried that if I were to use a 1/4 inch material that it will bow over time, especially in a bathroom. I would have to go 1/2 inch thick. So let me just see if this is possible because I don't have a lot of depth to work with, remember? So let's just see what we can do. And if not, I'll just do open storage. Not my favorite, but also it's better than no storage. So let's see. Hey, I can do all this with one board also. One board build. What's up? I started from the right side and working my way around to get the wraparound grain. Scrap. Making sure to label. So this is the right, top, left, bottom. Now I'm going to cut them to width. I'm going to start cutting the dados about 1/8 of an inch deep. I pretty much eyeballed it here, but I'm going to start my dado about 1/8 of an inch away from the edge. So this is the face of the board that you're going to see. Also making sure to cut the dado on the same side of the board so I get the wraparound grain. Extra, but I wanted to do it. Got all the dados cut now, but now I need to go back to the top board only. I have to cut these dados on the top board deeper so that I could fit in the door later. The tricky part here is that I'm gonna have to be very careful when moving the fence again because I want to make sure all of these align before I go back and cut this dado deeper. So I'd have to be very careful when I'm cutting and moving the fence again that I don't mess it up. Okay, here we are. Oh, the front doors and the dado. Since I did a rough cut in the beginning, it's easier for me. I don't want to like think about the math. I was like, oh, I'll just cut the sides to length once I'm at this step. So this is the right side. So I just need to cut this much off. The left side, I want to leave extra at the edge so that nothing can fall over because this side is going to be again in the corner. So just to make sure nothing gets pushed off of the shelf and drops, I'm going to leave a little extra. Box assemble. Now I'm gonna cut the doors. Now hopefully the doors fit. Ooh, okay. It's just a little too big, so I can easily fix that. Just cut the width. I'm only gonna cut like a blade's width. Oh, it fits. It fits snugly. I think I should just cut like a hair more. Or maybe just sanding it, it will be enough. Get in your hole.
Its natural environment is in the hole.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's pretty snug. I'm gonna cut just a tiny. And then for the towel holder, I'm gonna take this piece and just put it over the bottom here. Ooh, get that modern look too. I found these little wood things, so I'm gonna use them as knobs. So I have both of my boards here for the doors. So I'm gonna do them at the same time so the holes are in the same spot. And for the towel rack portion of the shelf, I'm gonna stain it to match the knobs. I think that'll be really cute. Should I have stained this before putting it on? Probably, yeah. Back in the bathroom, let's install this. First, I gotta get rid of this. I don't have any more purple paint. Just what it is. It's gonna be like, maybe I'll, oh, I have an idea. Oh, it's so sad. I'll find somewhere else to put this beautiful candle holder. Oh. Oh my God, look! Ugh. And that's it. Here's what the Wheel of Fate decided, and this is what came out of it. Love it. I'm so glad I was able to pull off closed storage because I'm not a big fan of open storage. Yes, I can't open them fully because I added these knobs, but I was like, I got attached to the knobs right away because they're cute. So I might change this to finger tabs later. So because there's like this little space in the middle that I can't access easily. But I really like the knobs. So I'm just gonna deal with it for a bit. Maybe I'll change it later, but that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Oh, see? And for now, I'm just covering that with the towel, see? Out of sight, out of mind. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Please subscribe, please like all the videos. Oh, and for the phone holder, I didn't end up making like a dado for it. I mean, the whole top surface is a phone holder, right? See you in the next video!